Do not feel ashamed for being wrong about a word that you may have given. Do not be ashamed if you gave a prophetic word and it didn't come to pass. Do not be ashamed if you believe the Lord spoke to you in a situation and you realize you didn't hear from God. You made a mistake. Now you just need to get closer to God. There's no reason to try to hide, no reason to try to throw in the towel. No need to be discouraged and say, well, I don't know what I'm hearing anymore. And then you want to just leave God. You are human, okay? So it's possible that you perhaps didn't understand or you thought you understood. But you also have to realize the enemy comes in to try to distort things as well. Whatever your situation is, God is simply calling you home. He's calling you home. If you gave a prophetic word, or you thought you received a word from God and you realize it was an error, you just need to get closer to God. This means you need to get even closer to the Lord. Get back in the Word. Stick to Him. Let Him teach you everything you need to know. My brothers and sisters, there's trials and error in our walk. And sometimes we can be zealous in a matter and believe the Lord said it when He didn't say it. Or the Lord said it, but it wasn't the time to give it because there was more for you to get, more information. And you know, it's kind of like a child. You know, they could be anxious and excited about something and they just heard the part that they would like to hear and they didn't finish. They didn't allow the adult to finish. Or they didn't understand it. This is your time to just get closer to God. Also in terms of relationship, maybe you thought the Lord told you that this person was your husband, this person was your wife, and you may be right now in the relationship going through HE double hockey sticks. In other words, hell. But you are ashamed to call it off. You're ashamed to postpone that wedding because you're thinking about how you're going to look and what they're going to say about you. You may be in a position where she's so fine, you don't know where you're going to get another woman like this. You're looking at your age. You may be someone where, sir, the church told you that this woman was your wife. And you just not feeling it. It's just in your spirit that she's not. But you're going along with it. And you just feeling more and more and more and more unrest, more and more perturbed about it as it draws closer. And everybody's more excited about this than you are. I'm here to tell you, you need to listen to that. That is the Holy Spirit. Because whatever is from God is going to give you peace. The Lord gives you a way of escape, which is He reveals the truth. You are not at peace in your spirit about this. Don't do it. He's not going to cut the lights off at the wedding. Okay? He's not going to cause the preacher to get tonsillitis that day. You're going to have to make the decision. God does not force you. He shows you. You're seeing all the red flags. Young lady or ma'am, you're getting ready to marry somebody. And you are seeing everything right now. It is not by chance you're seeing it. And it's not going to get better when you get married. But all you're thinking about is, oh, I told everybody this was my husband. I told everybody that he was the one. How am I going to look? Who's going to talk about me? I'm here to tell you that who talks about you and who says what is nothing compared to what you're going to go through when you say I do. After you say I do. Shortly after you say I do. Some of you may not even be about marriage. It's just you believe the Lord told you something and you're seeing that maybe it's not right. But God is saying, come back home. Come back and don't run away from me. You just need to be taught some more. You just need more understanding, more wisdom, more discretion, more discernment. And that's only going to come not by running away from God, not by feeling shame, but drawing nigh to him and trusting and believing him. This is not something that you can just fix, and running away in shame is only what the enemy wants you to do. The enemy wants you to do that. Let the Lord teach you. Let the Lord lead you. Still continue in your relationship with the Lord. But it's just in my spirit to talk to somebody's, where you're getting frustrated. In your frustration, rest and trust in God. In your doubt, rest and trust in God. In your grief, rest and trust in God. In your frustration, rest and trust in God. I don't just say this stuff just to say it. I walk this walk myself, guys. I experience things. I go through things. Been through things. Been through things where I thought I heard God and I didn't. So listen. I guess we always have choice. The choice is whether you're going to stick to God, or you're going to leave God, you're going to get frustrated. Oh, I just don't know anymore. I'm just tired. Okay. So you're going to go lay on the train tracks spiritually? Do you believe that you're going to get more going back to the world and doing things like the world? The only thing, and I'm not going to say it's a plus because it's not, the only thing is you're just more free in the world. You can just do whatever you want to do. Anything that you feel like doing, you do it and you gratify it and you satisfy it. But I want you to also look at the track record of the world. How do people end up? You look at the life of some of the richest people, the wealthiest people that seem like they have it going on, guys. I'm here to tell you that whether it's been brought out or not, there's something that they struggle with, because sin brings death. Sin gives you everything, but you're never satisfied. Sin feels good, but then there's still more, and it requires you to do more to fill that hungry void inside. And there's a reason you came to the Lord in the first place. And once you've come over to know God and then you go back, the enemy is going to make your condition or whatever you were brought out of even worse. Anyway, guys, I'm going to just close out this video by keeping it very simple in what I heard. And the Lord is saying, come on back, come on home. Come home, come back. If you made a mistake, it's all right. Come home. Don't run away from God. And do not try to go through with that marriage. Do not continue in that relationship, because every time you think about calling off the wedding or maybe ending that relationship, the enemy's putting it in your mind how you're going to look, and also who's going to just get this man or woman who's been waiting in the wings for them, who's going to laugh at you. It's okay. Let them laugh. Let them have them. Because I'm here to tell you that you're going to miss out on what the Lord has for you. And not only that, the price that you're going to pay for being in this relationship is nothing. The price that you will pay in this relationship, anybody talking about you or laughing or having something to say, is nothing compared to what you're going to go through, what the enemy has in store for you. In other words, it's a trap. It's okay. you're wrong. You misinterpreted. You thought the Lord said this person was for you. It's okay. They're not. You're realizing that. Obey God now. Hear the Lord now. The Lord is giving you all the red flags right now. Why? You're hearing him. But often we hear God, and when you hear God, it's something that you don't want to hear. And then you don't follow. And then that's going to be the trap later on. All right, guys.